from the oldest stadium in baseball, Fenway Park. MLB Network is on the air. It's the penultimate game of the year between the American League's Houston Astros and the Boston Red Sox. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. David Price, a southpaw from Tennessee, is the man on the mound. What's your take on him, H?
Well, I'm really excited to watch him pitch. He's one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game. You can tell just sitting there looking at those numbers right there. He's piling up some big numbers. He's having a historic season, and for him, maybe a career year.
Stepping in, Gary Cox.
Leading off the
and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Fielder, Gary Cox.
And we are underway this afternoon as the first pitch is over for a called strike one. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon, HR. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped two straight.
Well, Matt, the other thing, I mean, they're 3-2 on the homestand, so they haven't been real consistent. You'd like to see 4-1 or even 5-0 at this point, the way they've played baseball. That's why this game today puts you at 4-2, and now you feel a little bit better, like you're playing pretty good, consistent ball.
Now the 0-2 from Price. Sent on the ground out to second. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off.
Well, that's just a great at-bat. Down 0-2, and he still gets a base hit out of it. Just up there. This guy's a fighter, man. He battles you all the way through, and he shows us right there to start the game the type of battler he is at the plate.
At the plate, Mike Trout. He carries the 8th best average in the American League entering play. First pitch on its way. High in the air out to center field. Bradley is there. One down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. What do you think they need to do to keep this winning streak rolling, Harold?
Well, the key to me in this one, I'm going to throw a cliche at you, Matt. You know I don't use many cliches. I would have to say have great energy. Play with some enthusiasm. Be excited about playing. And if they do that, man, they carry it through for 9 innings. Look out.
Stepping into the box, Michael Lee. First chance for him here with a runner at first and one gone. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. First offering on its way. And this one's in the dirt, and no advance. It's ball one. Runner goes for second. Pitch outside. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, Matt, but I'd be a little surprised if that's the case. It's still early and the game is tied, so that would be a pretty cautious move to pitch around him here or just walk him flat out.
Here's the 2-0. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Number 3.
Standing in, number 3. RBI opportunity for him here, and he's the guy you want at the plate as he currently leads the American League in runs driven in. And he'll snap one over to first, and the runner back in standing. Now the first pitch here from Price. In there, and it's 0-1.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
And there's ball one.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Circle change here, but it's taken for ball two.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got two guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Fastball is looked at for strike two.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Looped out toward third. Oh, look at the sliding stop. What a play. And here's that one again with show track. Great reactions to knock it down with the sliding stop, and almost just as impressive was the throw all the way across to beat the runner. Any way you look at it, a fantastic play. In now, David Lee, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. You see the great batting average coming in. 39 home runs now, and 141 runs batted in. Price ready with the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Pedroia fields it cleanly. Throw on to the first baseman. Gonzalez will take care of him, and the inning is over. Astros forced to settle for only the 1 run. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. Houston leads this one 1-0. Johan Esposito gets the ball in game 3 of the series. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, his last 3 outings have been, I'd say, inconsistent. They haven't been good. His ERA is over 4, just giving up too many runs. And when you give up that many runs, you're not going to win games.
Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Designated hitter, Hanley Ramirez.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Harold, taking a look at these Astros entering play here this afternoon. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Well, Matt, and another thing, I mean, this is a really good team. We know that, right? I mean, they've already clinched it.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
I know there's a lot of expectations for Xander Bogaerts to turn it around soon. He had only 2 home runs last month, which is not good for a guy that hits in the middle of the order. They're going to need a lot more production, a lot more power from him moving forward. They expect it, and so do I.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Into the windup and the pitch. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
One out, nobody on. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. Outside, 2-1. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Matt, the interesting thing about Lawrence, now I think the way he sets up is almost telling you what he's going to call. He'll call one side of the plate more than he will the other. Look at his setup. Maybe that'll help you out.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Pretty sure there wasn't any ill will behind that pitch, considering he has 2 strikes on him. Just got away from him from what I could tell.
The 3-2 now to Pedroia. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
Here's Adrian now. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Now Gonzalez awaits the 1-0. Way out in front.
Well, that is a good pitch. A sinker down with that kind of movement, it is really hard to hit. No wonder he swung and missed. It looks like he just swung right over that sinker right there. What is so hard about a sinker, you have to almost go underneath it and scoop it. If you got one of those swings that goes over the top, you're never going to hit him.
Lee has a beat on it as he takes charge for the second out.
Batting fourth, left fielder, Rolando Miranda.
Into the box now, Rolando Miranda. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
2 out with the man at first. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 called. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Here's a look over to first, and he'll dive back in. And again a throw and a dive, but he's back. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Shin high fastball that time. Ball 3.
Well, this has been a good at bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
A runner on first with 2 away. And a good at bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the belt, kicks and deals. Good off-speed pitch, had him out in front for strike one.
Well, he's got himself in a little bit of a jam, but I tell you what, he does a good job as anybody. First and second, 2 outs. Now watch how he pitches on the corners and tries to get himself out of this.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Digging in, Joe Mauer. He's got that average way up into the 330s to begin the day.
Joe Mauer.
First offering on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Little chopper back his way. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Red Sox.
Number 70.
And I'm looking down at third base, Pablo Sandoval. You know, he's an interesting story. When he first came up, I don't know many people realize he was a catcher. Then they converted him to third base because he had those cat-like reflexes that could cover everything. He's got a little slower as he's gotten older, but there's still a little genie in the bottle. Let's see if he can open it.
So striding in, number 70. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
Hit on the ground toward the left. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Here he pulls a changeup that's away. You're supposed to hit the other way and gets the base hit. Other times he takes that ball the other way, hits a line drive, and doesn't get the hit.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Now a snap throw to first. The throw short hops him at first, and now 2 men are aboard. He's running towards second. A pitch out. The throw not in time as he's able to thwart the pitch out. Well, when a stolen base is that close, it's interesting to check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, you'll want to focus on the top speed. Really good, and it paid off there. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Line to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. And he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game.
Well, due to the elite speed, some say he's in scoring position even when he's starting from first. And here Showtrack demonstrates why, as we see the incredible top speed as he came around to score pretty easily from second.
Here's Albert now.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. The 0-1.
And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
And he's back in standing. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And they try to get Pujols to chase here, but he lays off. It's 1-2.
You know, that almost works like a pitch out there. Maybe you get the guy to chase out of the zone, but at the very least, it gives the catcher something good to throw if the man on first is on the move.
Chopped weakly to the left. Bogaerts has to hurry, and he is in there.
Well, there's a 1-out infield single. You know what? You can start a lot of rallies with 1 out. He was hustling down the line. If you're pitching, you think, golly, that was so unlucky.
Standing in now, Gary Cox, and he hits it hard to the right side. And the throw will go to second as they get the force out. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Mike.
Riding in once again, Mike Trout. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Here comes the first pitch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Here it comes, 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And the runner back safely. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that is into right field, a base hit, and that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion. So he's able to come through here with 2 away, and that's a good time to check out our RBI leaders on the league leaderboard. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Michael Lee, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
I like that take right there. I know it's a strike, but man, they're making him work. He's been struggling early, and now they're making him work even more. You got to stay within your game plan and be patient, and I think this is a good plan right now.
Looking to minimize the damage here. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Oh, he's going to want that pitch again. That ball's right down the middle in his wheelhouse. His eyes lit up. He just didn't let it travel deep enough where he could square it and keep it fair.
And he'll just waste one there. 1-2.
2 strikes on the hitter and 2 outs. I like this. You got to get this out here. You don't want them to drive in a run and you go down 4. You keep it at 3. You still got a chance to break it open and win on a big inning.
And that misses 2-2.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
2 down, runners at first and second. Hit on the ground to third. There's Sandoval. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. On now to the bottom of the second. The Astros on top, 3-0. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s.
Xander Bogaerts.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
Well, you've been given a 3-0 lead. The last thing you want to do is have base runners on and then give up a big ball, and that 3 runs means nothing to you. So pitch around the corners, make them chase the ball, but do not walk people.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Goodness gracious, Matt. 100 miles an hour. No wonder he swung and missed. You're not catching up to that pitch. No way.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
This guy's really making a nice adjustment, Matt. Look, that's the same pitch he threw 0-1, and he chased it. And right there, 0-2, he laid off it.
Hit high in the air down the right field line. Lee is after it, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Well, let's take a look at the Astros defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And yes, they are moving all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics, and they really move players around playing the percentages. You'll see that a lot in this game today.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He drove in 2 of his club's 3 runs in last night's affair. First delivery to him on the way. A high fastball is in there. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
Starting the offensive production with a bang here. That's their first hit of the game, and it's a good one. Driving it out to the wall and over. He's into second with a ground rule double.
Now in the box, Castillo. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. From the belt, the pitch, and a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
Boy, he center cut that fastball. It comes in the high 90s, but that's a dangerous location no matter how hard you're throwing.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And this one's in the dirt. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Hit hard to short. Lee on the grass, and a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out.
Batting ninth, center fielder Jackie Bradley.
Here's Jackie Bradley now, and you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. He's set. Here it comes. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Two out here and a runner at second. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw over to Pujols at first. He'll take care of him to end the inning. Red Sox leave one. They trail it here 3-0. So much baseball history here at Fenway Park in and around the stadium as we continue our coverage of Major League Baseball on MLB Network.
Leading off for the Astros.
Digging in for his second at-bat, number 3. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Man, I think he's trying to send a message right here. I'm going to challenge you. I like my stuff. I think I'm better than you. I don't care how good a hitter you are. And this guy's a good hitter, by the way. But he came right after him early in the count.
Cut fastball above the letters, a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Here's the 2-1 from Price. Drilled on the ground to short. Bogarts has it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. And with one gone, time for a check of the standings to see where the Red Sox place in the American League East. Stepping up now, David Lee. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. One out, nobody on. Now a flare out toward right center. Castillo shading to his right, and that's the second out of the inning.
The catcher, number 14, Joe Mauer.
So here's Joe Mauer. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Into the windup and the pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. And this one misses again to Mauer. 2-0 now.
We are now watching him put on a clinic. This is exactly the way he loves to hit. Very patient, and now he's got a 2-0 count looking for his pitch.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
Now that is power. You want to challenge me? I'm giving him a big swing. That was the big swing right there. I loved it.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. 3-1.
He's really been good this game. Around the plate, throwing strikes, hasn't walked anybody. Right now he finds himself a little bit of a hole, but he can battle back.
Three and 1. Here it is. A swinging bunt to the mound. In a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Astros go down 1-2-3, but they lead it 3-0. Digging in to try it again. Hanley Ramirez. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Hanley Ramirez.
And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one. Here's the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. And Ramirez able to hold off on that one, but he still trails in the count. It's 1-2. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Into the box, Dustin Pedroia. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. The windup and the 0-1. Way in front of that fastball. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The first baseman, number 23, Adrian Gonzalez.
Ready now, Adrian Gonzalez. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And the pitch. Check swing grounder to the right side. Altuve comes up with it. Throw to Pujols is going to be in time, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox. Still down 3-0. Striding in, number 70. As we begin the top of the 4th.
Center fielder, number 70.
Now the first pitch here from Price. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Here's the pitch. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Ripped down the first base line, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
Hey, one of the things every pitcher wants to do is make sure that those hitters aren't very comfortable up there. See how he runs this hard one in right here? That's a pitch you just want to try to get a hitter to move his feet a little bit.
Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. Calling for it, Castillo makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The first baseman, number 6, Albert Pujols.
Now batting, Albert Pujols.
And he's the reigning American League Player of the Month.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Well, there's a strike looking, but you know what? They've been so patient. They're leading in this game, I think, because of their discipline at the plate. They're not swinging at balls out of the zone.
And this is fouled back and out of play. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Low and inside with the breaking ball as that causes him to back up a bit.
Well, we all know he can burn on the base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
And this is going to be a foul ball. 3 runs, 6 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. And Bogaerts will make the catch for the final out of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. But they're on top by a count of 3-0. Ready for another chance? Rolando Miranda.
For the Red Sox, left fielder, number 96.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Ball's behind in the count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
2-0 pitch on the way. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Now here's the pitch. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Up with it, Mauer. And he makes the throw to first. Sandoval is retired. 2 down now. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. And then it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And the pitch. That's it to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. Off of 1 leg in the hole, falling away. That is pure magic. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Digging in once again, Gary Cox. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Fielder, Gary Cox.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. A swing and a miss at a ball down. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
I like that he tried to tie him up inside on that pitch, but it was a little bit of a risky situation because if you're off just a little bit, you can end up plunking a guy. That's the last thing you want to do when you've got a guy 0-2.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. The 2-2 coming now from Price. Now Price misses here on 2-2, and he runs it full. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Ready for another shot now. Mike Trout. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Here's the 0-1 pitch. This is popped up. And Pedroia looks this one in for out number 1.
The right fielder, number 8, Michael Lee.
Digging in now, Michael Lee. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And the runner back. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball just a bit high. Now a throw over to first, and now this ball's going to wind up out of play as that pickoff throw misfires in a big way.
You know, I think he tried to be even quicker with his pickoff throw over the first that time than the move he showed earlier. And when you do that, sometimes your feet and arm aren't in sync, and it causes you to throw it away just like that one.
Here's Price now on 1-0. In the dirt. The throw will go to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Here it comes, 2-0. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Number 3 will be next. Ready now with the payoff pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Again, he sends it out of play. Once again, a 3-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Gonna be a tough play. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score. Show Track is going to give us a better look at that play. You usually don't see third baseman show off a lot of range, but he certainly did there. And to complete the play, uncorked a good hard throw across to first for the out. Nice play all around from the hot corner. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. Into the box now, number 3. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Price ready with the 0-1. 1-1.
That's in time.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators. Now Price is 1-2. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. So it's 1 run scored without the benefit of a hit, 1 error in the inning, and no one left on base. Last half of the 5th coming up. Astros lead this one 4-0. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
Now it's 2-0.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And this will be fouled away. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, they haven't had a lot of offense in this game. Right now, though, you got 3 balls here. Maybe this will be the leadoff walk that gets things going for him.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Center fielder has a beat on it, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Now batting.
There's our line score through the first 4.5, and these guys have basically had the bats taken right out of their hands. Just 1 hit to this point. Now to the plate, Castillo comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2.
That's the game changer right there. That's the difference between great and good. This is why he's great. He's able to put a ball in the corner where most guys can't.
The 1-2 pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. No runs, just 1 hit and 1 error on the Boston line score. High in the air into shallow left center. Calling for it, Cox. And he makes the catch for the 2nd out. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And you can see that this staff currently leads the AL in that category. Here's Jackie Bradley now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
2 outs, 2 strikes, and we're in the 5th inning, and he's got 1 pitch, I think, away from getting through 5 shutout innings. It's pretty impressive right now.
Here's the 0-2. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They're down 4-0. Number 28 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Number 28.
Digging in to try it again. David Lee, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
David Lee.
Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Here's the pitch. And he misses with it. 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Right on the corner. 2-2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Fastball called. Strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
I like how he worked him backwards for that strike out there. He wasn't showing the fastball early in the at-bat, but then went back-to-back once he had the hitter down in the count.
So here's Joe Mauer. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0 now to Mauer. And he misses low with it. 2-0. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the 2nd out.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Stepping in now, number 70. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Gloved by Bogarts. Throw will go to Adrian at first, and with it the side is retired. Astros go down 1-2-3. They lead it 4-0. Here's Hanley Ramirez. They'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
First offering on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Matt, I don't know if you know this, but less than 60% of his first pitches have been for a strike. and he's still having a good game. I don't know what he's doing. They just haven't been able to figure him out.
Here comes the 0-1. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
Well, that'll get your head shaking at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike, and you add that to the rest of his repertoire. Man, it's tough to cover them all.
And Ramirez able to hold off on that one, but he still trails in the count. It's 1-2.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Lays off 2-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. There is Altuve. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
The second baseman, number 15, Dustin Pedroia.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Dustin Pedroia. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Lee ranging into the outfield, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting number 23, first baseman, Adrian Gonzalez.
Here's Adrian now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. And a sinker misses here. No, a called strike. I take that back. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Lee onto the grass. And the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. It's on to the 7th now with the Astros on top in this one. And as the final warm-up tosses are thrown, let's get a look at our game summary through 6 innings. Ready for another chance? Jose Altuve. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Altuve.
Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a knee-high fastball. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
And this is popped high in the air toward the left side. And Sandoval will put this one away for out number 1.
Now batting the first baseman, Albert Pujols.
Here's Albert now. A hit in 2 tries so far. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And the off-speed pitch is taken here. A ball and a strike. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. A little bouncer. That winds up foul. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
In now, Gary Cox. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And he takes this one high, 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Now here's the pitch. Ball 2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Hit hard on the ground to short. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
He's been looking really good. Another hit, another multi-hit game. This hot streak has been really fun to watch him perform.
Striding in once again, Mike Trout. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
First offering on its way. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Two out with the man at first. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. And he just manages to get his hand in. And another snap throw to the bag. And he'll get back in safely. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Now he finds himself down 2-0. It looks like he's just distracted. This is the advantage of having a guy on first base who can run.
A runner on first with 2 away. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Yeah, it looked like he was going to cruise through this inning, but now a hit, the 3-0 count have changed that. Got to get back in the strike zone right here.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And he gets this fastball over, back to 3-1 now.
I really like what he did right there. 2-0, he wasn't able to hit the spot he was shooting for. 3-0, he made a better pitch, and now he sits 3-1. Let's see what he does here.
2 out with the man at first. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag, and he'll get back in standing. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Hit sharply on the ground. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. They'll get up and stretch here at Fenway. It's the Astros 4 and the Red Sox nothing. Into the box now, Rolando Miranda. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen, as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Lee racing back, gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 34 home runs now on the year. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets them going.
Here comes the Astros skipper up out of the Houston dugout, and he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. Tired a bit as he reached the 7th, but he's got a shot at the victory if his bullpen can help him out. Rafael Montero will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Montero.
Pablo Sandoval will be the first one to greet him as he'll start fresh here with the bases empty following the home run.
Pablo Sandoval.
Into the windup and the pitch. Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. And this is a fair ball as it makes its way out toward the monster.
Take a look at this again in slow motion. He tracks this thing all the way, gets his hands quickly through the zone, and just rips it down the left field line, just how they draw it up.
Standing in now, Xander Bogaerts, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. No hits to this point. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Ready with the 1-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And another foul ball. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Yasmani Grandal will be next. Working for the punch out and the offering, and he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
I know one thing, he earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. First and second here with nobody out. Swing and a liner, but foul. Here it comes, 0-2. And a neck-high fastball that time. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed. And what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
Altuve for one. Over to Pujols, and it's a double play that'll get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More of MLB Network's Saturday Baseball after this. Ready for another shot now. Michael Lee.
Astros.
He'll start things
Right
out for us here in inning number 8.
Lee.
Here comes the first pitch. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Well, that pitch wasn't even close, and now that was an easy take. Now he's locked in. You're sitting there 2-0. Get real specific. Make him throw you your pitch.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, he needs a shutdown inning right here, and it's not starting the way he wants. He's already down in the count big time. The last thing you want to do is start the inning by walking a guy and turning the momentum back to the other team.
Here's the 3-0 pitch. And this is nowhere close, and it's a 4-pitch walk.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner, and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
Digging in once again, number 3. 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. Here's a slider that's inside. 1-0.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And the runner back easily. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Man, that's 6 straight balls to start the innings. 4-pitch walk, and now 2-0 to this guy. He's going to have to go ahead and have a little TO and get himself together.
He's set, and the 2-0 pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Now batting, shortstop, David Lee.
Ready once again, David Lee. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First delivery to him on the way. And he lays off there. 1-0. One 0 count. Here it is. 1-0 pitch is a circle change. It runs outside. 2-0. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Grounder down the line at third. Throw on to Gonzalez, and that's out number 2.
The catcher, number 14, Joe Mauer.
Digging in, Joe Mauer. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Right there for strike 1. Lofted in the air out to right field. Moving under it, Castillo. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Astros leave 1 as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Brett Cecil is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
39, Brett Cecil.
Now in the box, Jackie Bradley Jr. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1.
They can't afford to continue to fall back any further. They got to get something going on the offensive side. Somebody's got to step up, give a big hit, maybe even a home run, drop a bunt, do something. But this offense has to get going.
Now a ball lined to the left side.
Nope.
Foul. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Curveball that time, not even close. He's set. Here's the 2-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
Here's Hanley Ramirez, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Here's a cutter that's off the plate. 1-1. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Here's the 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Here's the pitch. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's working full now at 3-2. Dustin Pedroia is on deck. 8th inning. 4-1 is our score. That misses for ball 4. Down to first goes Ramirez.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
In now, Dustin Pedroia. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. First offering on its way. A changeup over the inside corner. Runners on first with 1 down. And here's one that misses to Pedroia, and the count evens at 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you can get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And misses badly on a pitch down in the dirt. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. 1 there. Back to Pujols. Not in time, and they can't get them both.
The first baseman, number 23, Adrian Gonzalez.
Here's Adrian now. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
He's set, and the pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball. Now a snap move over to first, and he's back standing. Cecil comes set. Here's the 0-1. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. And this is fouled back and out of play. A runner on first with 2 away. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1 left for the Red Sox, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Standing in, number 70. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Number 70.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Well, that fastball's always the hardest one to lay off. It's right there in your eyes, and it looks so good. Good job of holding up.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Castillo shading to his right. Makes the play. 1 away.
The batter, second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And they will not get the speedy Altuve. He's aboard with a bunt single. So a runner at first now with 1 away. And standing in, trouble now in the person of Albert Pujols. First offering on its way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Runners on first with 1 down. And he'll snap one over to first. But the runner's back easily. The 1-0 delivery. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. And now a swing and a ball hit in the air out to left field. Miranda is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Left fielder, Gary Cox.
Digging in and looking for more, Gary Cox. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. There goes Altuve. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
A 1 pitch on its way. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Played on the backhand. Throw on to the first baseman. Gonzalez will take care of him, and the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 left. Nothing further in the Houston ninth. Last chance for the Red Sox. They trail here 4-1. Irving Abreu is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Irving Abreu.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Rolando Miranda due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
And he takes ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
And now pitch on the way. That misses 2-0.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the ninth is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
2-0 pitch on the way. And this is a called strike at the letters. Looked like ball 3, but make it 2-1 instead. Now here it comes. Called strike over the outside part of the plate. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. Late swing and a ball line foul into the seats past the third base dugout. The 3-2 one more time. Little dribbler back at him. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 48, Pablo Sandoval.
Digging in the switch hitter, Pablo Sandoval. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Looks at a changeup that catches the corner. Ready with the 1-2. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll squeeze this one for the second out.
The shortstop, number 2, Xander Bogaerts.
Now to the plate, Xander Bogaerts. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball that just misses inside. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Strike called, 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away. We could say this now. This is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
And the score finishes 4-1 today. Johan Esposito earns his 8th victory of the season, permitting only 2 hits in 6 complete innings. Irving Abreu earns the save out of the bullpen, his 3rd of the campaign. So that's a wrap for this afternoon. For Harold, Dan, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Astros. 4 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Red Sox, 1 run on 3 hits. 1 error. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 54 minutes. A reminder that extra Green Line trains will be available at the Kenmore stop. Or if you plan to use the D branch, use the Fenway stop. Rail service is available at the Yawkey Station, located on Brookline Avenue, within walking distance of Fenway Park.